effort into researching the games and a bit of an underdogs. Team Green has been doing pretty well, but
we're going Team Yellow.
Oh my gosh, a twist.
Oh, high five, guys.
I never saw this twist coming. He reads off the teleprompter. I'm kidding. Wow. What a twist, guys. Thank you so much, Devs of Chain.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for that Pog point. We'll see you guys later, but we're not done here just yet. We do have something special going on. Kalis, can you hear me? Will you come to the stage, please? Yup, we're gonna need you front and center here. Just Kalis, sorry. It's not Team Red, unfortunately, but don't worry, you're somewhat part of this, guys. Kalis is a Roblox creator and has just recently hit 10 million subscribers. Hold this mic real quick. Let's hope this works.
Oh, let's go. Thank you. Appreciate that.
10 million, that's huge.
Yeah, hit it like 30 minutes ago. Crazy.
It's whatever. It's like, I don't know. It's another channel. It's like YouTube. It's whatever. Congratulations. You got some confetti in your hair. Fix that and go back to your seat. But good job on 10 million. And we're going to toss it back to the desk with Supreme and Mimi.
Thanks, Russo. Yeah, it was a really cool second game there in Chains, but I know what we've all been waiting for is the result of that vote in the block for our second game, our wildcard game. And why don't you do the honors of
Are you
announcing
guys
what won?
ready to see who won?
Please.
I know a lot of people wanted battle. What was it? Gunfight Arena, and
Yeah.
they wanted Dueling Grounds.
But before you announce, I want to ask, Vegas, what game did you want to win? If you wanted Gunfight Arena to win, please make some noise. Okay. Maybe there was a favorite here. All right, if you wanted Dueling Grounds to win, please make some noise.
Oh well.
Well, I think we
mean,
might have some happy people here.
I mean, a lot of people wanted Dueling Grounds to win, and fortunately for everyone out there, Dueling Grounds is the one that won. So for the next game, that's exactly what we're going to be playing.
Very exciting game. Please give it up for Dueling Grounds, the game which takes it home here. A really exciting one, a really unique one to get to see here. Very different than anything else.
I'm very excited to see how this plays out because this is not a shooter game. This is a more hand-to-hand melee combat. I'm really excited to see this.
Yeah, it is super cool. If we take a look at some of the rules ahead of us for Dueling Grounds, this one is a straight-up 1v1 gladiator style. Each team will send a representative into the arena. Teams are paired based on their leaderboard placement, and then follow a predetermined rotation. Once a player loses, they are eliminated. The last player standing wins. You get a point for each elimination in a match that you win, and you get an additional 3 bonus points from being the victor overall and getting that last player, being the last one standing in the end. A lot of points up for grabs, and a very solo-oriented game after 2 back-to-back team games.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to see which one of each team will be the one that, 1v1s the next team.
Okay. I know that Yellow, who just won, when we saw their arrival interviews, they were talking about how they really wanted to play Dueling Grounds, so they've got to be excited about this.
Yeah, it was mainly Bundan, so I think he might be the one taking the lead on this one for Yellow, Team Yellow. But
what do you think for the rest? Anyone that's standing out to you that you think would be good at Dueling Grounds?
Now, watching them team practice it yesterday,
one that
I did notice that Fulton had
I know that Yellow, who just won, when we saw their arrival interviews, they were talking about how they really wanted to play Dueling Grounds, so they've got to be excited about this.
Yeah, it was mainly Bundan, so I think he might be the one taking the lead on this one for Yellow.
Team Red, honestly, on this one.
But now,
what do you think for the rest? Anyone that's standing out to you that you think would be good at warm up, practice a little bit?
Now, watching them team practice it yesterday,
a really cool game. Okay, I know that Yellow just won. See, when we saw their arrival interviews, they were talking about how they really wanted to play Dueling Grounds. So they've got to be excited about that.
Yeah, it was mainly Bundan, so I think he might be the one taking the lead on this one for Yellow. Both Team Yellow.
Carry or block those attacks.
But now,
what do you think for the rest? Anyone that's standing out to the players start to warm up, practice a little bit, dodge,
watching them team practice it yesterday,
a really cool game. I know that Yellow just won.
takes this one.
I think this one is
like,
talking about how they
even though they're gonna set it to
play
tone. I
dueling
mean,
rounds.
we
Like,
had
I'm
rival
excited about
sessions.
that.
Yeah, it was mainly button up, so
Those are
I
kind
think
of
he
the-
might be
like,
one
like,
take. I thought that was going to
like,
be
like,
both teams
like,
made yellow shine, but now
Anyone
really
who's
just
showing
take yellow shine.
Anyone that's standing on
I'm kind of
start to warm
curious
up,
to see.
dash a little bit,
Now,
dodge
watching
a
them,
little bit,
watching them
there's a lot to
practice
that's
yesterday,
explosive.
it was so much
Okay, I know that
Lots
yellow
really
says
takes
yellow.
this
I saw that
I think
rival
this one
is
is like,
even
really gonna set the tone. I mean,
I'm really excited about that.
yeah, it was mainly button up, so I think he might be one take. I thought that was going to be yellow, both teams just made yellow shine, but now really just take yellow shine.
Anyone that's standing
Honestly, I thought that either green or yellow would be considered the underdogs,
Okay.
but everyone is doing really good. Like, I think everyone is close in points, actually.
Yeah, to me, I still think I see green as a little bit of an underdog, even with that victory in, in Rivals to start us off. But I think this is another game where, you know, I think it's a bit less played by some of the competitors. I was talking to some who were saying they were learning it for this tournament. We're very excited to play Dueling Grounds, though, and I think something that a lot of them have now put a bunch of time into. So that for me means I'm not really sure who's going to be good at it going in, because there's a little bit less of that kind of long-term play from a lot of these competitors today.
Exactly. I'm really curious to know what the audience thinks about this game in particular, because this is what they chose.
Yeah.
And I want to know, who do they think will actually win this one?
It's a good question. Make sure if you're out in chat, or if you're watching in the block, to either spam who you think is going to win or walk over to their little quadrant in the block and help to cheer your favorite team on, as we're just around the corner from getting into Dueling Grounds here. This will be our third game of the day.
Yep.
It's the last real 1v1 and the only 1v1 game that we will have
Really?
in this match. And this is our first game. It's Vinduli versus Lana. What do you make of that?
This is an interesting matchup. I know Lana was really carrying the boast when it came to Rivals.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I think I seen Vinduli practice in this game last night, well, yesterday, and he was doing pretty good. So this is going to be very interesting. But Lana, she's been, you know, surpassing a lot of expectations. So
You
she
see
might
that look
clutch
on
up
her
with
face. She looks
Yeah.
excited. She looks locked in. And obviously for both of these two players, their teammates had to have confidence. For Orange, it was Cash who's taking a step back, letting Vinduli be that representative. And the same for Sabrina on Team Green, to let Lana be the one to step into the ring.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. I don't know if Lana really, you know, understands the keys of this, but I feel like she might actually do really good.
Okay.
I feel like she might actually do really good.
I mean, she already really impressed, I think,
Yeah.
in Rivals, when she was maybe a little underrated going into that one.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's all up to the gameplay to see how how it turns out.
It's very cool to have it come down to these 1 versus 1s to pull out a little bit while we wait for the games to get started. This is our third game of today. We're playing 5 total, so an inflex point here as we get into our first match. This is Vinduli versus Alana, and the map select's coming up.
Oh wow. Oh. What is this? This looks interesting. So Vinduli already has 2 wins right there from the looks of it. Oh wow, look at this.
A cinematic intro.
No, exactly.
Green
Oh my.
versus orange here.
Oh, there you go. Yo, Vinduli's character looks so insane.
These are the two teams that are currently tied, 7 apiece in first place. This duel decides who takes the lead.
Oh my god.
If you haven't played this game, you see that meter at the bottom, that stance meter. As you take damage, that gets broken. And once it is, it means that you're actually vulnerable to take damage. So all the game is dodging attacks, whittling down your opponent's meter, and then make them vulnerable to attack.
Oh! Whoa, what was that?
That's the stance spray coming through. So Lana able to get some damage and good parries though.
Oh my.
Out of it dueling.
Yo, she's playing. What's happening?
She's just holding for a second.
Oh,
Backs away now on the dodge.
Oh! Yo!
She's doing a lot of damage. Able to chip him down, try and actually get that heavy attack onto her opponent. Very patient. Sticky keys.
No.
You want to turn that one off?
No. Yo, Vinduli's taking advantage of it.
Oh, that is the ultimate ability.
Gosh.
Lana on 1 health.
No.
That is a takedown from Vinduli.
Oh.
But she's back up. He keeps his health from last round, and now
This is insane.
on her last stock, trying to come back in. nice combo. Sequences away, both of their guard getting broken a little. Vinduli on the reset, jump attack, back forward, breaks her stance, and damage as well.
Yo, this game is insane.
Hear the music pumping. It is a cinematic one at that. It's first to 2. This would be it if Vinduli can take the win, but he's behind in health.
Good.
Yeah, great damage onto him. You have to come from behind here to take the win. Lana knocked low. Down to about a third of her health bar. Vinduli not that far behind. Trades back and forth. This could be it. Good break on his stance. Lana just a second away from the ult. Vinduli has his. Can he use that to come back in? Not in time.
Wow.
But now this is tough for Lana.
What?
Ooh, nice combo. Sequences away. Both of their guard getting broken a little. Vinduli on the reset. Jump attack. Get some extra damage onto him. Trying to come back and win this one.
Wow. Oh.
But the ultimate, that will end it. Vinduli takes round 1 and claims the lead for Orange Team.
Wow. 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 Lana is doing really good. You can tell she's nervous though.
Unfortunately, that does mean that with this kind of elimination format, Team Green's chance of getting more points in this round do slip away from them here. As now it's Orange's chance to continue onward to get that second point. It would be 5 in total if he can win the next game as well. We're getting set up for our other round. We had Orange and Green, and now Yellow and Red, the teams readying themselves. And I'm excited to see who they've elected as their representative.
Honestly, I think it might be Bundan versus either Fulton or Bundan versus Kalis. Yeah.
It is Fulton that they're gonna pick for this one. I
Really?
think you could have gone either way, but you are right about Bundan. That'll be the matchup.
Okay.
Who do you have high expectations for here? Do you think that either player you see as having an advantage?
See, you know, at the beginning of this, I was always like, I was going all for Team Red, but Bundan came in so hopeful with this specific game, so I think he might take home the W on this one. It's all up to, it's about to see though. Oh my gosh, what is
Here
that?
they come.
What is that? What is?
Bundan's gone for a different
Where did
weapon.
he get a hammer from? Oh man.
Keeping it classic
Yeah.
for Fulton.
Bro has a hammer. Yo, no, that hammer looks insane.
It does look crazy. Is it the right choice, sir?
I don't know. Bundan was very excited to see this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does a lot of damage on a hit connecting.
Oh
Fulton
my-
already with
oh.
that shield broken, chipped away at. Bundan going in for a little more. That is a lot
Dang.
done. And his ult already 2/3 of the way there.
Oh my. Oh my.
How is he?
That's a stance break.
Yo,
And Bundan
Remember
just
the block?
dominating
Remember the
this one.
Bundan was
Fulton
so
on half
happy
health.
for this.
I like how he's going for these jump attacks. Back away and then re-engage, break the stance.
Yeah.
And with an ult, he might be able to close this one out. Fulton stands his ground for now, but very low on health.
Oh, he's got his
Yo.
ability.
Oh, what?
The reach on that
Yo,
hammer
it's
is
like you
huge.
can't, what can you even do against a hammer?
You have to
Dang.
dash
You got
in
it, bro.
and
You
attack
got it.
close and try and close that gap. But it's very tough to
I don't
do
think
so.
anyone was
He's
prepared
got
for
his
that.
ability.
Ultimate is
You
here
do
for
too.
Fulton. On a second stock now, wants to do
No, I
this
don't.
one
I just
cleanly,
lost
but
it.
chip down. Damage is really good out of Bundan there. Again breaking the stance,
easy.
and now the
My
ultimate ability.
Yeah.
Gosh, what do you? What is it? Yo, bro.
It's brutal.
What do you even do about that?
Bundan just knocks him into the ground.
Bro got stuck in a cutscene.
Now Fulton trying to recover, but running out of options, running out of health,
Oh
Dang,
my
dude.
gosh, yo.
and backed away. Again, the jump attack.
This.
Just
No.
trying to dodge out, but this one
No, he
is
did.
done.
Okay.
Bundan
Okay.
dominant
Okay.
in another game.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yo,
It's okay.
Alright, you
Bundan
gotta-
has
you
to be
gotta-
playing
you
this
gotta do
game
it.
on his free time. Cause what?
Yeah, he was prepped. He
Yeah,
knew the
do it.
tech, he knew the
Go ahead.
weapons
Exactly.
to
I'll
choose.
try.
He knew
believe
exactly
in
when
you.
to play backward instead of parrying. He was, yo.
Wait,
Yeah, he
how
plays this
about
game a
public?
lot.
So yellow team now tie the green team at
Shaq,
7
You
points.
gotta lock in here.
So we get a little look back
Oh.
at what happened in this match in our replay.
Oh, okay.
Why are you
Wait.
even saying that?
What? You're saying what?
I mean, that is brutal to see. I'm really interested
Yo,
now,
that is-
after seeing that, if
Is hammer
Vinduli,
different?
after getting its own win, is going to stick to the default katana or switch to something different.
I mean, yo, if I was anyone else, I would play that hammer.
Yeah, go into the head-to-head.
That hammer's insane.
Yeah.
So queued up
Yeah.
now, it'll be Vinduli versus Bundun, our two winners,
that work?
representing orange and yellow
Yeah.
respectively. They're currently neck and neck in the standings with 8 and 7, but
Everyone-
it's actually, I'm lying to you guys a little bit. It is actually the other side of things
Everyone-
taking their stand,
might
getting
touch
their
it. But,
opportunity.
yeah,
And
whatever.
Sabrina gonna get her chance to show out.
Really?
Hold on, what's it
Yeah.
called?
Wow, okay.
Yeah, electing a different champion to show up now for Green Team. So we will, of course, see that winners match a little later on. For now, it's these two
Who do you
teams
go against?
going
Okay.
into a face-off.
Also, it's the
I
losing
don't know.
teams for this match so far.
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
So a chance to see what they've learned from that first one.
Man, if I was anyone, I would pick that hammer that Bundun was using, because that is insane.
You see him giving some words of encouragement to his
Uh-huh.
teammate there,
Uh-huh.
getting her ready for Tia to step in and get her chances. It is actually her against Sabrina for this round.
This is about to be an interesting one. Okay, I think they're picking the maps right now.
Hey, call Savage. How about you suck
All right,
my
let's
dick?
see how they do.
Loading into this one.
Can we arrange a meeting?
Definitely one of the more impressive players in
What?
the obby.
What is
For
that? What weapon is she using right there? That's very different.
I forget what it is called, but I played against someone with it today. It is tough to deal with. It's kind of two blades
Really?
connected by a chain. It is.
Oh, that looks so... Oh my gosh. That
It has very fast attack speed
oh, that looks fire.
and a good reach as well. You can see already.
Oh my... Oh.
Sabrina already on the back foot. Her stance gets broken down, but that's a good trade out now. Takes a stance on the other side, and that gives an opening for Dia.
Yo.
What up, Next Era? How you doing, baby? Well,
It's a tight race. Both competitors down on that stance bar, and Tia now getting some damage back. Pulls ahead into the lane. Sabrina
to play
stuck
this.
on the back foot. It is. You should. It's a really fun game, but you can see how
Yo.
intense it is between these two.
Oh my gosh.
Tia down low now. Sabrina pressing her opponent back.
Oh.
Ultimate ability.
What the...
That's from Tia. And it'll finish the job. She's on the back foot, but the ult enough to bring across the win. At least in this first round. She's low though.
Oh my gosh.
Ult is up for Sabrina, but she doesn't even need it.
Yeah.
So now essentially a sudden death round,
So
even
thi-
on HP.
So this one right here is the one that takes home this one.
It is.
Match. Okay. Yo, she is not playing. Thea is going all out right now.
Ultimate is still available for Thea, or rather for Sabrina here, and there
Oh.
it gets used. That's big damage onto Tia.